Should you read Crescent City? Here's the clean, spoiler-free answer. If you want deep world building, slow burn tension, and a finale that feels earned, this delivers. If you need instant plot and early heat, it may test you. I'll set expectations fast, show what it feels like, how the reading curve works, give concrete examples without spoilers, then a straight verdict. If this helps, tap like and follow to support more guides. This is urban fantasy with epic stakes. A modern city that runs on magic and bureaucracy, nightlife up top, black markets down below, government in the skyline, surveillance everywhere. The rules matter. Break them and the world bites back. Our lead is mid-20s, sharp, underestimated, grieving, and still handling life. She has a real job with real bills, real friends with found family vibes. Who will click with this? Readers who want to move into a world, not just skim it. Readers who track power and notice who's watching whom. Readers who enjoy banter that turns into trust. And if you like patience turning into payoff, this might just be for you. Who should stay away? Well, readers who want action on page 1, or heavy romance in Act 1 with minimal lore. But if you only skim world rules in Crescent City, you'll pay for it later. Here's the reading curve, no spoilers. Phase 1, orientation. Learn the city and its rules. Who has status? Who gets checked? How businesses, clubs, and offices actually operate. Phase 2, pressure. Threads cross. Politics tighten. Relationships warm from friction to function. The city you learned starts to push back. Phase 3, acceleration. Stakes rise. Emotions hit. The big moments land because the groundwork is solid. What makes fans stay? Texture. Picture a club that feels like a temple to pleasure. Music like ritual. Status coded in outfits, booths. The upstairs glance. It's glamorous, it's not safe. The room tells you who runs the night without a single lecture. Picture the market underbelly. No neon romance. Practical danger. Stalls with rare materials and rarer morals. Prices change when the right names are dropped. Knowledge buys safety, or the desk versus citadel split. By day, a modest gallery that demands boring research and perfect paperwork. Across town, a fortified complex where rank, unit, and clearance are gospel. Paper trail and power tower. The story rides both rails at once. Does the lead actually do things, or just react? Well, this one acts. A seller quotes a ridiculous price for a rare substance. She doesn't blink. She leverages status, signals who she can call, and resets the number.
That's not luck or bluff, but street smarts.
At work, she turns a routine sale into a win by reading a client's ego and rivalry. Later, the same eye for detail catches something off in surveillance around an artifact case. None of this depends on destiny. It's applied knowledge. What about the romance?
Let me give you a quick breakdown.
A brooding soldier with baggage meets a bright, chaotic socialite who looks unserious but isn't. They start irritated and prejudiced, then are forced to see each other work. He's assigned to her orbit, so routes overlap, silence gets comfortable, and the real selves slip out.
The bickering isn't fluff. It's two people building a working rhythm under scrutiny. Attraction grows through competence and loyalty. Chemistry early. Trust first. Heat later.
The pros.
The city is so alive and breathing.
You can map districts by mood, dockside deals, penthouse politics, a dance floor where the playlist is a power chart. Systems matter. Licenses, curfews, cameras, strict chain of command. Every rule can turn a quiet scene into a tense one.
Another pro is the lead, Bryce Quinlan. She feels so modern. She procrastinates and then delivers.
She knows her neighborhoods, works her contacts, and documents the boring stuff that later saves lives. Her friends are busy, stubborn, and helpful in ways that cost them time or status. And additionally, the slow burn really works. Rhythm is prove you're safe, then prove you're useful, then now I can want you. The plot puzzle clicks. Timestamps, records, and street knowledge add up. Answers feel found, not dropped. Cons equally clear. Pacing tax. Phase 1 asks for patience. If you want go, 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 you'll feel the drag.
There's also a tone shift risk. Because the slice of life pivots into high stakes, and if you never settled into the quiet texture, the jump can feel abrupt. Then there's the romance timing. Chemistry early and the heat only comes later. If you want the explicit scenes right now, you won't get them for a while, so be ready for that. Last, there's the lore density. Factions, ranks, acronyms. And if you just skim them, you'll be lost. Here's a few tips to get more out of your read, and I promise it's still spoiler-free. Do not skim the small scenes, 'cause you'll miss out. In the quiet moments, ask 3 questions. Who holds power here? Who's watching? Who pays if this goes wrong? Those checks help you turn what seems to be coffee into the chess it is. Also, if phase 1 of the book stalls, switch to audio at a slight speed up for a few chapters, then return to print when it clicks. And don't come for me, you paper purists, 'cause we don't gatekeep over here. Last, don't be afraid to sometimes check on the lore if you get lost. There's plenty of fan content out there. Now let me also go through some commonly asked questions to help you choose. Is House of Earth and Blood romantasy or urban fantasy? Well, both. And that's what makes it so interesting. It's an urban, gritty setting with the romantasy engine Maas fans love. Perhaps more importantly, is this book spicy? Well, there are some explicit scenes, but it's a slow burn romance with searing, brooding tension. And the explicit payoff is a longer curve. Is the lore hard? Well, it's just mostly a lot of lore, and discovering it is central to the experience. So if you're not interested in immersing yourself in a new world, this might not be for you. But if you're interested, it's very rewarding. Do you need to read other series first? No, though there are some interesting things to be found if you do, but Crescent City stands alone. Reading is an amazing hobby, but not everything is for everyone, so let me go through possible trigger warnings. Violence appears in attack scenes, and also grief is on the page. Oppressive systems and discrimination are central, and adult language occurs. Here's your DNF permission. If you're not vibing by 150 to 200 pages, step away and come back when you want a denser read. Taste isn't a test. Read it if you want immersion into a new world full of lore. If you want a capable lead and a slow burn that pays off because the world and relationships feel real. Skip for now if you need a tight thriller pace or a quick fling. Or if you are a romantasy fan for the characters rather than for exploring a world. Because this book tests your patience before being rewarding. If this helped you decide, like and follow to support more spoiler-free romantasy guides.